Simon, where's Scott at?
Unfortunately, his wheel broke and the new one's not going to be in until tomorrow.
Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah, I think it broke late Friday night during one of the Friday night sessions. Just poor timing.
Yeah, real poor timing, right? That would suck.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's the RevSimShop.com Street Stock Series, Dirt Street Stock Series here in SRL. It's the only week it's going to be here on the CTC Racing Network, as Swiss is out for the night. But he will be back next week, rest assured. He'll also be doing the Truck Series tonight, so don't miss that. But right now, feature number 1 getting ready to start. 5 cars out here tonight, unfortunately, but we keep the show going. I'm sure these 5 drivers will still put on a good show. And it looks like Damon Nagel gonna win the pole from that random draw. Alright, we're gonna do, should be 2 pace laps right here. We'll get this thing going. Tried to get somewhere up on screen to tell us which feature it was, because that's gonna be a little confusing. But just ran out of time, and you know, the software department couldn't push it out in time. So I'll just call it out every couple of minutes, just to let everybody know what's going on. Right now, feature 1 getting ready to start. Like I said, Damon Nagel, we're going to get us started. Joey Brewer on his outside as they come through 3 and 4. Green flag is out. Too wide into turn 1. I think that was Ernest. Look to the inside lane right there. Got a good run through 1 and 2. Ernest ripping that bottom lane. Oh, pushed a little bit tight there into turn 3. And Damon Nagel going to lead lap number 1. Oh, move down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Now they're side by side for second. Brewer and Montrose. Damon Nagel sets the fastest lap of the race. Looks like Brewer will hold on to P number 2, Cody Ernest. Trying to stay in 4th right now. Looks like Lafayette trying his best to get around. Now Nagel pulling out to a decent lead right here. Almost a second so far. Only 4 laps into this race. Single file throughout the field right now. cars sound surprisingly good. That is a great camera right there. Forward with Ernest, sitting fourth right now. Started in third. The lost one position, but trying to get that back right now to the inside of Montrose. Flies it in there on the bottom lane. Not a great run on a four, no single file. Back in behind that one car. Very good run through 1 and 2. Oof. Got tagged the wall just a little bit. I think he gripped up a little bit more than he was expecting and almost tagged it inside wall. Lifted. And gonna try it once again. But it looks like Brewer is running down Damon Nagel for first place. And I apologize, I don't have the playoff graphics up. Again, software department really just out of their league on that one, so we're not going to have that for trucks or the street stocks tonight. But you know, everybody's smart. We can figure that out. I'll bring up the playoff graphic every once in a while so everybody knows what's going on. But I think for tonight, everybody in this race pretty much is racing. I think the only one we're missing in the playoffs right now is Scott Elston, so he missed tonight's race. Damon Nagel got the bye week into the next round, so he's not racing, he's locked into the next round. And then you have Ian Montrose and Nathan Lafayette tied at 75 points after last week. So whoever finishes with the most points at the end of tonight moves on to the next round of these playoffs. Right now, Montrose is in that lead. And then you have Cody Ernest and Scott Elston for the other battle, and Cody's going to get a free ride into the next round. As Elston is not here tonight, he had wheel problems, so he was unable to attend. This battle for the lead is heating up. Brewer is there. And there's also a battle for third heating up. Ernest still on the back bumper of Montrose. We're halfway in the race. Feature number 1. 15 laps to go. Yeah, sorry, I should probably just find a little graphic here to put up in the corner to let everybody know what feature it is. See if I can do that quickly before feature 2 starts. Oh, Montrose. It's close to the outside wall right there. Ernest is trying his best to get around Montrose. Still running that bottom lane. And he just cannot get a run off the corner in 3 and 4 on that bottom. 1 and 2, it does really good, but loses all that time he gains in 3 and 4. Side by side again into turn 3. Ernest, good run this time. Montrose, another good run on the top. He's going to actually clear Ernest for a moment into turn 1. These two neck and neck. Good battle right here. A little bit of contact. Falling off of Nagel once again. Ernest, good run through 3 and 4, and it looks like a little slide job is going to clear him into third. See if Montrose tries to fight back. Ernest pulling away now from the one car. And now Montrose and Lafayette, like I said, they're in a playoff battle at the moment. And this is going to be huge for whoever finishes in front of each other at the end of this feature. That means they'll have the points lead going into feature number 2. And then, well, it's going to be more confusing from there. But it's very important for either of these guys. I mean, with them being tied coming into this race, whoever's up front in both these features is going to win it. And oh no, they come together! A spin in 1 and 2, but there's no other cars. The caution's not going to come out. Montrose gets it going first. Lafayette's going to fall way back, and I think his left front is broken. I can't tell. It looks alright. His car's good. But he lost a ton of time right there, and he's going to need a caution, which I think is not going to happen with 5 cars. So 4 laps to go at the line right here. Daigle still out front, Brewer close behind in second, Ernest second and a half behind those two, and then you got Montrose and Lafayette, who both had that wreck just a couple laps ago. Just trying to hang on right here. Alright, final lap, Nagel, 1 second lead over Brewer. Looks to have this one in the bag. Out of turn number 4, Damon Nagel going to take home the win in feature number 1, followed by Joey Brewer, Cody Ernest, and a few seconds later is going to come Ian Montrose across the line in 4th, and Nathan Lafayette in 5th. Alright, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a few things ironed out here, and then we'll be right back for feature 2 in about a minute or 2. Alright, welcome back. Got a few things done here that should have been done before the race, so I apologize for that. Warm up underway right now. These guys a little bit of warming up. Looks like we're Gonna have a bit more of a nighttime atmosphere for feature 2. So they'll probably change the track temperature a little bit, change how the track changes. And we'll probably see some other cars get a little faster, some cars get a little slower as the track has changed a little bit. Alright, you heard there in chat, Lafayette needs to finish 3rd or higher to advance to round 2. So probably some tiebreaker action happening there. Obviously with Montrose finishing 1 spot ahead of him in feature 1, Lafayette would need to break the tie and finish in 3rd. Makes sense to me. I got you. I can do that. We've only got a minute left. I'll go ahead and do that right now. There we are. Right. Gonna get feature 2 underway here. Okay. Warm-up is over. Feature 2. Gridding is underway. Apologize, this week we're not going to be doing interviews for feature 2.
Alright, so heading into this race, Ian, you have a 5-point lead on Nathan. Cody, you have already transferred to the next room. So
All right,
Nathan,
on screen gridding for feature 2. Nathan Lafayette up front, Ian Montrose in 2nd, Cody Ernst in 3rd, Joey Brewer in 4th, and David Nagel in 5th. Obviously, that is the inverse of the finish of feature 1. So pretty simple there. Got feature number 2 underway here. 1 more lap, 40 laps this time around. And with Lafayette starting in front, got to finish, well, 2 spots ahead of Montrose, pretty sure. So if Lafayette wins this, Montrose got to finish 3rd or worst. And same thing if Lafayette falls back a spot, Montrose got to finish 4th or worst. I think that's how it's going to work out here. I think Damon just mentioned that in chat, but I'm not a very good listener. So here we go. Green flag back in the air. Lafayette, ooh, a little sideways in 1 and 2, but he hangs on to the lead out of turn 2. Only showing 3 cars on the overlay. That's not right. Get that fixed really quick. But while we're doing that, Lafayette trying to hold on to that lead. Doing a good job right now. Montrose is hot on his tail though. There we go. There's 5 cars in this race. Glad we can see that now. Lafayette had a bit of a bobble out of turn 4 right there, and that's going to open the door for Montrose to take the lead. You can just see, I don't want to call it clean air because it's not really what's happening, but when you have clean track in front of you, it's a lot easier to manage your line in your race. And you can see, even though Lafayette and Montrose both finished 4th and 5th in the last feature, they're both leading this race right now. They're able to control the cars behind them, and Montrose looks like going to get around Nathan Lafayette there out of turn 2. Lafayette is not liking that bottom lane. And Nathan now under fire for 2nd. A little bit of contact between Nagel and Lafayette. Now, Swiss is absent tonight. I don't know if he wants to be sharing this, but he's at a concert, so he'll be missing both broadcasts tonight. I hope he's having fun. But asked me to step in. I was happy to do so. Still side by side for 2nd. Nathan is not giving that up. He knows if he wants to make it out of that next round, he's got to stay up there and fight with Montrose. Yeah, I did not realize nobody knew. So it's probably going to be a little jarring for trucks. Alright, 30 to go this time by, and the field is stacked up right now. Brewer's the only one who's kind of faded out there, but he's not too far back. He can get back in this battle anytime he wants. Could be saving those tires a little bit back there. But I think what I said at the end of feature 1 is playing out right now. The track has changed. The temperature is probably a little bit different. And that's going to make a couple cars better and a couple cars a little worse, and that's going to even everybody out. Or it could have made somebody way better, but obviously that did not happen. These guys are packed up right now. Lafayette looks to maybe have the advantage on the 86 out of 4, and now side by side for the lead again. Nathan's not giving up. That double zero's got some new life in it, and he is leading out of 2. Will we see a slide job in turn 1? I'm not sure. I would do it right here. It's a good opportunity to take that lead again. So I think Montrose has the lead right now. I think he finished 4th in that last feature. So I think if I heard it right, Lafayette would need to finish 2 spots ahead of Montrose to advance. I could be butchering that. I don't know, but he's got the lead back now. Well, he's almost there. He just needs Montrose to lose a spot. He's where he needs to be. Montrose is going to fight hard now. I'm sure he knows the situation. A good playoff battle up here. Oh, Montrose, no, he gets loose in 3 and 4. And the caution's out. He's going to collect the 88 of Ernest with him. Oh, man, he was doing good. He's hanging on to the lead. He was doing everything he needed to, and the car just stepped out on him. That sucks. All right, let's take a look at what happened right there.
Remember, leader has one choice.
Not far enough back right there. All right. See, Double Zero going to get into the 3 right here. Probably catch a little bit of the slick. And the car just rotates, really. I mean, the front end gripped up on it, the rear end did not. And the car went around on board with the 88. You can see he's got nowhere to go. He gets pretty good lick right there. You're not under green. Do not listen to the ticker right there. All right. But we are 1 to green. Montro's going to take us back to green.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air. 24 laps to go. Yeah, I think a little bit of broadcaster's curse came into play right there. I was saying he was doing a good job leading the race, doing what he needed to do, and it's like the car just took him out. Oh man, 86 and the 1 were close on entry to turn 1 right there. Montrose clears up to the lead. But Nagel right on his quarter panel looking for a way around. Now Brewer, like I said, you know, with a little bit of help from that caution, he's back up here in the fight for the lead, and if he was back there saving tires, he's going to be looking good right now. Oh, contact for the lead. Very close on exit. Best seat in the house right here. Brewer got a good look at this battle for the lead, and he's hoping they take each other out. Brewer, the 1 seed coming into the playoffs. So obviously he's got a bye week as well. He's not worried about what's happening right here. Oh, contact! The 4 goes around. No caution. Lafayette gets caught up as well. That takes 3 cars out. Lafayette gets out of it first. Nagel, who got turned back and forth, and Brewer, he did the turning back and fifth. I'm not saying anybody. I'm not blaming anybody for that. Just 86 went off the 4's nose. That's now they're both back and forth and fifth, and Montrose and Ernest have a huge lead on the rest of the field.
If I'd have known that,
16 laps to go. This is fixing to be a boring in the future.
Yeah, I'm actually.
I don't see a caution coming out anytime soon.
Stopped at the track. Would be Ian Montrose's 2nd win of the season if he can get it done. Laps to go now. 1.5 seconds ahead of Ernest.
It would be Ernest's 7th win if he can run Montrose down and pass him. What do you see there? Ernest's 7th win. Daniel, it's funny. I don't see you out here, huh? Well, Ernest has cut down 0.5 of a second. He better watch himself here. He's going to give up that lead. A lot better than 3 and 4 right there. Ernest is ripping that bottom lane, and it seems to be working for him. Made up another 0.2. Ernest is there. Montrose looking for that 2nd win of the season. It's in danger now. Ernest slides it down to the inside lane. Montrose got to try to throw a block or something here. Take Ernest's line away. Ernest's line away. I cannot say that. I'm sorry, Cody. And almost clears out of 4. Not going to quite do it, but with the way the bottom is looking right now, I think he's going to do it in 1 and 2. And he does. Cody Ernest to the lead. Did a great job running down Montrose. And now with 4 laps to go at the line, he's looking like he's going to get his 7th win of the season. Free to go now. Cross the line, 2 laps to go. Oh, Ernest gets loose. He goes around in 1 and 2. Montrose to the lead. The caution is out. What a turn of events. Ernest had that in the bag, and he gonna fall back to around 3rd now, and his car looks to be hurt. Oh man. Let's take it back. On board with Ernest. Fast forward a little bit right here. Gonna slide into turn 1. And just puts a little bit too much angle in it. And the car goes around. A little bit of wall contact, but I think the car should be okay, but... Man! The broadcaster's curse strikes again. And Montrose is back out front. Nagel... No. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Montrose and Lafayette, the playoff battle right here. We're going to be coming to 2 laps to go when we take the green, and these two fighting to stay in the next round of the playoffs. This is about to get crazy. Again, Lafayette has to finish, I think, 2 spots ahead of Montrose to lock that playoff win in. Or not the win, but yeah, the win. The win in the bracket. Here we come out of turn 2. Pace car's going to pull off, then we're going to go around to turn 4 and take the green. Finish this thing out. Who's going to take home the win? Who's going to get the next round of the playoffs? You're about to see it. Montrose gets on the gas. Lafayette, not a great start right there. And not a great start at all. He goes around, contact with the 86. The 4, they're all stopped on the racetrack, but there's no caution. Absolutely insane. Damon Nagel stopped on the front stretch. And Montrose takes the white flag with one car behind him, who is Cody Ernest. Montrose into turn 3. Good run on the bottom. And it looks like he's going to come out of turn 4 and take home the win here at Lincoln Speedway. Cody Ernest going to take home second. Joey Brewer with a wrecked race car going to come home in third. Nagel in 5th, 1 lap down, and Lafayette looks like going to come across the line in 4th. Wow. That was a finish. Okay. Find a good camera here. Montrose burning it down in the dirt car. We'll get a word with him. Ian, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, Lucas?
Well, it was a up and down race for you here in both features, really, but taking home the win in feature 2, your second win of the season, man, and what a crazy way to do it. How was it?
Yeah, I was nail biting towards the end. I don't think I had the fastest car on the track today, but to still pull it out and hold the composure at the end, it's good to get a win. So that was fun.
Definitely, man. Well, you had the playoff points and the feature 1, so that kind of give you the motives to push a little harder in feature 2 and try to stay out front.
Yeah, a little bit, and to be honest, I at the warm up part in between the 2 heats. I was not sure where I ended up, so I just thought go for it on this one and try and do our best. And it was so up and down. To be honest with you, I just gave up trying to know where I was standing and just tried to do the best that I could at the given moment. So that was fun, very cool.
Gotcha, man. Well, anybody want to shout out for the win?
I want to shout out my teammate Cody over at the boys. I want to thank yourself for broadcasting this evening, and Damon for putting on the Damon and man, it's escaping me off the top of my head. Scott, yes, jeez, it's been a long day. For putting on the league, Rev Sim Shop for sponsoring the league, and just appreciate everybody for coming out racing tonight. It was cool.
Gotcha, man. Well, nice job on the win, and we'll see you next week.
Take care, Lucas. Have a good one.
Ian Montrose taking home second. We'll get a word with Joey Brewer, our second place finisher. What's up, Joey?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, man. Well, taking home a second after a crazy restart in feature 2. You did pretty good tonight. Got yourself a good points night, but not like it mattered. You had that bye week, but still, that was a great job getting the car wrangled and taking home a second, man. How was it?
It was rough. Felt like I had a pretty good car. So I was just kind of laying back, trying to take it easy there, and I got in, and I hate that I got into Damon. I apologize to him again. We went in, and I was all the way out of the gas. I think I just had such a good run. I would just went back and watched the replay, and it was, I wasn't even in the gas and just barely touched him. And then, that last lap deal there, coming back to the green on the last race, I just made it through it, and somehow the car held together. I didn't even have a front end, but
yeah, man, that was. I don't know how you came out of that. Yeah, you lost your front end, still got home in second place. But looking at next week at Kokomo, what are your plans for that? How are you going to get through that one?
Oh man, I'd rather for it to been Lincoln next week. Yeah.
Yeah, Kokomo's a tough
that's
one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you get out of here. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Full Throttle Apparel, Delmore Racing, Caleb Simmons Racing, Victory First Services LLC, Christmas Computer Solutions, and Joey B's Wraps for that brand new Braves baseball wrap.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats on the second. Thanks for talking to us. We'll see you next week.
All right, have a good one.
All right, that was Joey Brewer finishing second tonight. Don't see Ernest anywhere, so congrats to him on the third. He's probably not very happy with how that race finished. I wouldn't be either. That was a crazy one. But thanks all for joining me for the dirt race. It was a fun one tonight. For only 5 cars, it really put on a good show. I was impressed. But yep, it's going to be back on a normal scheduled program next week on Swiss's channel on Twitch, so make sure to tune in for that next week. But one more race on CTC Racing Network tonight. We'll have the Labor 12 Truck Series here in SRL starting at 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern, so tune in for that in about an hour and 20 minutes. But until then, signing off. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you then.